graduation night, and I was the only virgin in the crowd. Bobby Mills, Martin, Jerome, and Sammy Yates, Eddie Jones, and Randy, all cousins.
Oh my. Somebody almost walked off with all of my stuff. Somebody almost walked off with all of my stuff and didn't care enough to send a note home saying I was late from my solo conversation.
Welcome to Inside New York. We are delighted and honored to have on today's program a Tony Award-winning actress who made history as the first African-American to win a Tony Award for Best Featured Actress for her role in Ntozake Shange's For Colored Girls Who Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enough. And she's going to be talking with us today about her journey from Off-Broadway to Broadway.
Ever since I realized that there was someone called a colored girl, an evil woman, a bitch, or a nag, I've been trying not to be that and leave bitterness in somebody else's cup.
We welcome Trezana Beverley on Inside New York.
Thank you.
You played the role of the Lady in Red.
Lady in Red.
Lady
yes.
in Red.
Yeah, I was always the Lady in Red.
So tell us, how did your role evolve?
With lots of questions, because the play is tricky, Joan. Ntozake was a poet. She was a poet of the first order. She was a great writer. She wasn't just a young woman talking off the top of her head. She really was a very complex woman, and she wrote with great depth. And so we had to really back up and really dig deep and ask ourselves, now, what's really going on with these women? And I have to say this because so many times when we were leaving the theater, Joan, we would come out the stage door and there would be a woman of color standing, most of the time standing in the shadows.
Wow.
And would follow us down the street for about a block. And finally work up the courage to say, can I say something? Can I speak to you? And we would stop and turn around and say, oh, of course, of course. And they would invariably say, thank you for telling my story.
Thank you for joining us for this week's program of Inside New York. And you can watch more of our interview with Trezana Beverley on one of our upcoming programs. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring the bell so you'll receive an alert when it's available on demand. And we'll see you again next week on Inside New York.